Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys. Today we are going to see a comparison between the most conspiracy processor Ultra 7 265K with most popular and most famous processor 9800X3D with the help of the website Nano Review, because I don't have these processors, so let's go with that. See, our Ultra 7 265K comes with like 20 core, and our AMD comes with 8 cores and 16 threads. And this 20 core contains I guess 12 efficiency core and 8 performance core, which is good, not bad. When we see the single core performance of Ultra 7 265K is comparatively better, but not too much better compared to 9800X3D. And the multi-core performance is definitely better because it is designed for creators, so that you will get good in, I guess, in the test mark of Blender and something like if you do rendering or video editing, then it will be a good processor for you. The power efficiency is okay, not too good in the in this comparison, but it is okay. And the integrated graphic card, it provides a good graphic card that's like real nice, not bad. I guess it is equivalent to 1050 Ti or 1650 maybe, something around that. And if you see comparison, like what is better, like as I said, iGPU is better, and this is don't matter. It also unlocked the multiplier because it's K series processor, and it's like modern in design on a modern manufacturing, like 3 nanometer, and it also supports 256 GB of DDR5 RAM up to 6400 megahertz. And Ryzen 9800X3D like supports 5600 of megahertz RAM of DDR5. Also has more 10 degree critical temperature, which is around, I guess, 105 degree, that I will show you. This is just an overview. Around like 12.8 GB per second, 14% higher theoretical memory bandwidth, and also come with 4% higher turbo speed. Like it can go up to 5.4 gigahertz compared to 9800X3D, which go up to 5.2 gigahertz. The main advantage it comes with 9800X3D is like 66 MB of L3 cache memory, which is like crazy because for the high-end GPU gaming, it supports too good, which I will show you how much difference you will gonna get, right? So let me show you the full comparison. In the Cinebench score, Cinebench R23, if we compare with single score, 265K is 11% faster. Comparatively, it scores around 2304 compared to 9800X3D, which comes with 2073 score. In Cinebench R23 multicore, it is basically much better. It like performs 56% better. You can see the scores here. And Cinebench 2024 single processor, single speed, like 4%, not much a difference here. But in multi-core you can see the difference, like it 52% better. In Geekbench, like as I said, it has a larger cache memory, so it performs very well with a graphic card, dedicated graphic card. So it's performed 5% better in Geekbench single core, and in Geekbench multi-core Ultra 27 comes with 16% of better performance. So like as I said, multi-core performance will be better in Ultra 265K. So let's come with pass mark score. Pass mark is basically built by Intel. Mostly people say that. So you can see the score 11% better in single core and 47% better in like multi-core. Also, I would show you the Blender CPU benchmark. It is 45% better because it has multi-core performance because multi-core performance is better. So there is that. And the main thing I will show you, also Intel processor is based on Arrow Lake Arrow Lake technology, and like AMD processor based on Gen 5 technology. So there is that, and the base frequency is going to be 3.9 gigahertz compared to 9800X3D, which come with 4.7 gigahertz. That is like a good crazy. And the turbo speed, as I said, it can go up to 5.4 gigahertz, and the turbo speed is 5.2. Not much a difference here and there. And also the efficient core work also, and the base frequency of our efficient core is 3.3 gigahertz, which can go up to 4.6 gigahertz. As I said, there was like 12 efficient core and 12 efficient thread, and also performance core, there is 8 performance core and 8 performance thread. So there is 20 cores, 20 threads, and there is 8 cores, 8 to 16 threads. And like bus frequency are same. Multiplier is like better in 980S3D. If we see, L1 cache and L2 cache is better per core in Ultra 7265K. So that's why it's provide like better power in multi-core performance in rendering and all. But L3 cache, which mostly used for gaming, which is 30 MB compared to 96, it is very low. So that's why it provides a little bit inferior performance compared to 9800X3D. It has unlocked multiplier, and it comes with base watt of 125 TGP, can go up to 250 watt, which is going to create more heat. So you should have a good liquid system or a good airflow system, depends on what you're going to use. And like this is very efficient processor 9800X3D. The base watt TGP is 120 and can go up to 162 watt. Because it has higher TGP, so its critical temperature is also higher. And the socket, it has 1.8 it is going to be in 1851 LGA socket, and this is going to be fit in AM5. And I heard that Intel is going to change his socket again for new GPU, and going to use like different technology than Arrow Lake. So there is that. And as like I think you are going to need a dedicated GPU for a good performance, but it also has a good integrated GPU which help in rendering and all. So you can see 5112 shading unit, TMU 32, ROPU 16, and execution unit 64 with one less TGP compared to this. Well, not good in terms of integrated for 980X3D. If you want a good integrated graphic card with a good processor, you can go with 970X. So there is that. Let me show you the main comparison like between games. So let's get into the gaming part, where our Ultra 7265K have a less L cache memory compared to 9800X3D. Like it has 39 or 30 MB, and our 9800X3D has 96 MB of L3 cache. So that's the main factor. We get the FPS in gaming for the if the processor is good, then we get no power bottleneck at all. So our 265K, like on 1080p resolution, it provides 750 fps, on low 638, on medium, and on high it 627, and on ultra 617. And this is all average fps, not minimum, not max. So keep mind on that. And our in 2K resolution, we can get 711 fps. These fps difference is not so much because our processor bottlenecks. Because of that, you can see our processor bottlenecks are like 51%. That is crazy. And mostly Valorant depends on CPU, so not on the graphic card. So there is that also. And on 4K we can get the most fps that we can get on the 4K resolution, because it has 36% like less bottleneck compared to other resolution. So if you have this processor with 5090, because I don't think anyone can, and anyone like can go with this one with 5090. But I like go 5090 to show the maximum bottleneck that it can have compared to 9800X3D. Like if we move on to 9800X3D, we can see also like there is no such like performance jump as we see. Like there is also bottleneck on 1080, 2K and 4K. Like it is providing less FPS. Don't know why, but should not do that because it has great 3D catch. And like you can say 675, 573, 564, 555. And now let's go back to the another game, Black Myth Wukong. It's mostly graphic card intensive, so like on 4K you can get the maximum FPS because going to be a bottleneck for graphic card. It is very high demanding, so there is that. On 1080p you can get 270 FPS, 223 FPS, like on low, medium, high 179 and 143 on ultra. Its ultra setting is like most intensive, like cinematic setting, I guess. And on 4K you can get 59 on ultra with 5090, like around 60 FPS it can get, I guess. And as you can see, compared to 9800X3D, I don't think there is a much bottleneck compared to that, right? Like you can see on 1080 it is like 223 fps on medium setting for like average fps, 179 for high setting and 143 for ultra setting. On 2K you can see 187 fps and on medium 154, on high 124, on ultra 99. Like on 4K there's such no bottleneck here and there. But if you compare like on the low setting, because you can compare on 1080p low setting, that is the most bottleneck for CPUs. You can see like 270 fps you are getting here also and here also, so the bottleneck is remains same here and there. And if you can see like for the Cyberpunk 2077, the main the bottleneck is around 36% for 1080p, but it will be a very smooth experience because 250 fps for a low. Let's, if you have 5090 you can play, you will play on ultra, not only on 1080, but you are going to play on 4K with part tracing on and every ray tracing on overdrive, I guess. So psycho ray tracing, so you are going to get like around 47 fps on that, because Cyberpunk is still intensive and very great to look, great to look. Compared to 9800X3D, you can see like we are getting 250 on lows and here 237 and like 190 on medium, and here is also same, like high is also same and ultra is also same. On 2K is all the same story, and on the 4K, like 4K is like bottleneck for graphic card. See, so what I am telling here, like 265K is also a good processor compared to 9800X3D, and also it is cheaper. Like it is going more cheaper due to like it's announced like it is not going. Intel is going to release this powerful CPU on another socket. If you are going to plan like not going to processor around 4 to 5 years or 6 years around, so you can buy this because you are going to get around in India you can get around 30K, and 9800X3D is gonna cost you much like around 45 to 50K, right? So if you are going to want upgradability over platform, so AMD is going to provide that. But if you like good performance for good creation and all, so 265K is more than enough, I guess. And you can like upgrade to ultra 9 if you want, going to get cheaper more, because there is no upgradability, but they have to sell the CPU. So is there is that. And also if you like my video, if you like my content, then keep subscribe my channel, like, share and subscribe. Also I made coding videos, you can also watch that. And there there are playlists, you can access it if you want to clear coding interviews. Not too much I uploaded, but there are something you can see, right? So if you like that, keep subscribing, keep like, and do comments. If you have any query, keep comment. Okay, thank you very much.